Good morning, friends. How are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is video 8 of my mutual fund series, and I really appreciate you all for joining these videos and really giving me feedbacks. It really motivates me. So, what's the today's topic? So, today's topic is NAV. So, if you are investing in mutual funds, NAV is a term you hear on a daily basis. So, let's find out what NAV is. So NAV is basically the net asset value. The term net asset value is what NAV is. So what's the formula of NAV? So formula of NAV is total assets minus total liabilities upon the number of units outstanding in the market complex. So let's decipher what this formula is. So what is total assets? Total assets is it includes that the total market value of all your assets, all your securities which is in there in the fund, plus total receivables, what receivables you have in the fund, like dividends, what dividends which is in there. So this is the total assets minus total liabilities. So what comes under total liabilities? So total liabilities includes all the expenses. The expense ratio is there in every fund, so all the expenses come under it, and all other payables for the fund also comes under this. So total assets minus total liabilities, this is the numerator divided by denominator. Denominator is the total number of outstanding units. So if I am a buyer of mutual fund, I have a fund which I have bought 100 units. So this is the units I have in the public. So all the investors have some number of units out there, and this is the total number of units outstanding. So this formula gives you a NAV per unit. So this is your purchase price or the redemption price if you want to buy a mutual fund. So this is your purchase price, and if you want to redeem it or sell it, this is your redemption price also. So what NAV is declared on, so where you can find it on. So it has to mandatory be published on MFI website. MFI is the main website of mutual funds, Association of Mutual Funds in India. So every AMC have to publish these data on a particular day, on an everyday basis, on a working day basis, and the last cutoff for publishing these data for equity funds is around 11 p.m. on the same date of the trading day. So you can see it yourself on the MFI website. Every fund has their NAV declared on these funds, and somehow there is exception about the ETFs or the FOFs, which AMC have to declare on a T plus 1 basis on the 10 a.m. is the cutoff the next day of the trading day. So what NAV describes is the purchase and the redemption price. I have already discussed it, and it is decided by the market value of your securities which is out there in your fund at the end of the trading day. So what is trading day? Trading day of a stock market is for equity fund is 3:30 p.m. and for mutual funds the cutoff is 3 p.m. So if you bought your mutual funds prior to this timeline, you will get the same day NAV for equity funds. And if you buy your mutual funds, or I should briefly describe, if your money for which you are buying this mutual fund has come into the accounts of the scheme, you will get the same day NAV. If you have transferred and the fund manager or the fund account has received your amount prior to 3 p.m., you will get the same day NAV. And if it is after 3 p.m., you will get the other next day NAV. So in this also there is some exceptions. Always exception is a rule. So for only liquid and overnight fund, there is a term called historic NAV, which is regularly used by many corporates in investing in these funds. So if you are buying, this is only for buying basically, you have to remember it also, not for redemption. So if you are buying a liquid or overnight fund and your money has credited into the fund's account prior to 1:30 p.m. of the trading day, you will get a historic NAV. Historic NAV is the previous day NAV. So if you are buying on 20th of August maybe, So before the 1:30 p.m. cutoff, you will get a NAV of 19 August. So this is the beauty of liquid overnight fund. This is the only fund which have these descriptions, these formulas, these things. So this is all brief about NAVs, and you can check your NAVs on your statements, which mutual funds gives you on a quarterly basis or the half yearly basis also. So you can check it out, and if you have any further questions, you can comment on my comment section. And thank you for watching these videos. I really appreciate you. So thank you so much. Bye bye.